Yeah, ain't no problems, ain't no problems.
Artlist.io.
Yeah. Took control, run the game. Best believe I'm shining, dog. Counting up my wins, yeah, I love it when they count me out. Off the leash, of the chain, boy, I've been a dog. Best believe I run the game, you know I'm in control of y'all.
Music licensing reimagined.
Had to grab a couple wins, what I did. They sleeping on the kid, I had to do it B.I.G. I can never be average, and they want a problem with the boy, they don't want no static. I don't need your cosign running with God, wanna test that, tell them what's happening. Still giving them dope, I'm trapping. They don't know about me, they capping. And they know that I'm running the game, can't stop me, tell them they lacking. Bring it up, I got it in the bag, let's zip it up. I don't need Mount Rushmore, but they talk greatness. Anytime that they gon' bring me up, let's get it now. Took control.
Artlist.io.
Best believe I'm shining, dog. Counting up my wins, yeah, I love it when they count me out. Off the leash, of the chain, boy, I've been a dog. Best believe I run the game, you know I'm in control of y'all. It's like magic, believe I want that static. Yeah, it's like magic, believe I want that
Music
static.
licensing reimagined.
Believe I want that static. Beat them up, knock them out. They really don't want no static. They don't want no static. Try to step to the team, now they count like magic. I can't settle for average. Got my eye on the throne, so you know I had to grab it. Fake friends say they proud of the boy. When they look deep inside, know they doubted the boy. Now I'm giving them the work and I'm doing them the worst. It's a job, I'm the boss, and I had to employ. Yeah, they never thought I would be on great. I'm just a peon, but realize they be on fake. They bet against me, but I know I'm taking me all day. They waiting on the boy to fail, that's a real long wait.
Artlist.io.
The hold until I relocate. And you ain't messing with the boy, you about to see your fate. I'm about to get another chip, call it Frito-Lay. They send the beat, I send it back, it's DOA. Took control, run the game. Best believe I'm shining, dog. Counting up my wins, yeah, I love it when they count me out. Off the leash, of the chain, boy, I've been a dog. Best believe I run
Music
the game,
licensing
you know I'm in control of
reimagined.
y'all.
You don't gotta tell me I'm the truth, I already knew. Pull up in a Bentley.
Artlist.io.
Girl, don't call my phone, I know where you been. You like to get messy when you out with your friend. I'm not scared to say that I'm insecure, but you're too scared to say that you want more. Girl, don't call my phone, I know where you been. You like to get messy when you out with your
Music
friend.
licensing
I'm not scared
reimagined.
to say that I'm insecure, but you're too scared to say that you want more.
You don't gotta tell me I'm the truth, I already knew. Pull up in a Bentley coupe, finna cop it too. You don't gotta tell me I'm the truth, I already knew. Pull up in a Bentley coupe, finna cop it too. You don't gotta tell me I'm the truth, I already knew. Pull up in a Bentley coupe, finna cop it too. You don't gotta tell me I'm the truth, I already knew. Pull up in a Bentley coupe, finna cop it too.
Artlist.io.
Don't tell me I can Oh, testing, testing. Okay. Oh, Lordy. I don't know if y'all heard me before, but I've been having a hard day. And I couldn't play Call of Duty on here. I had paid $27 to try to play Call of Duty on here and it didn't work. So we got to do that over. So I'm just on here trying to pass by some time till my boyfriend get off and I can yell at him. Because we're into it as well. So it's just been a long day. But this is my last off day. So I wanted to at least come out here and do something. You feel better. Don't even ask me what me and my boyfriend into it about. I just know we into it. Let's see. Oh, okay. Just really quick so y'all can see this. This is all she had. Oh, look at there. Look at it. Oh man, you got a long ways to go. Oh, that's so sad. Then this the only friend you got. They say you inappropriate. They already warning people. We don't know what's going on. And then look at this here. What you got? Looks just like you. Looks just like you. Look at this shit. I can't hear her. I guess it's over. It's probably over.
I'm just trying to figure out who's the most wanted.
Look. You hoes ain't moving shit.
Kids not.
Over the multi-sector.
So
This shit started over in the
she was talking about Mink, and then like this is not a good start. I know it's Halloween and you almost missed it and you barely made it and you just wanted to do something, but bitch, this is too much. This is too motherfucking much, bitch. We gonna let it pass because it's Halloween, but baby, it's a lot and nothing at all going on right up in here. This just sad. This is what you came back for? I don't think it's worth it, boo. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's gonna pay your bills, baby. Mm-mm. Nope. But she was talking about Mink, so I guess they into it. I don't know.
off of you, keeping everything for you by thinking that you're exposing motherfuckers, right? But then you'll put a whole narrative on things that you expose. Like you got this AI thing that you downloaded. The most of your bitches even told them that you had. You play with it. That's why I'm like, I gotta be specific, play audio, all this. He played with fucking shit. I got a video. I just turned into a motherfucking AI, and I'm like, I know you fucking lied to me. This bitch know how to manipulate the fucking system, and he been doing it. Cause a couple of your bitches told on you that you be doing it. You be going to the AI thing. It's not an excuse, y'all. Follow me. Remember how you had Gina on that picture where somebody spit on her and she snorted pot and stuff like that? And that's not the only one he got. He got another one too that could just say any motherfucking thing however you want it. Go down your timeline, y'all think I'm fucking playing. I ain't playing.
Monday.com, the opposite of any work platform we tried in the past. We tried other work management platforms, not naming names. They all suck. Monday, total opposite. Didn't just work.
Putting the content out here, right? You lying. I can react to the content whatever the fuck I want. That's you. That's lying. I ain't got to sit here and say, oh, just let whack lie. Nah, nigga. Hey, yo. Hey, y'all little niggas. I know y'all be watching me, right? Right? And I know y'all look up to me, right? You little niggas that want to be DZ. I know y'all look up to me, right? And I know y'all watching right now, right? But y'all watching me while trying to follow the wrong individual. I'm not embracing you, pussy. You hear me? I just want to let you know that. I won't embrace you. It's fuck you how I feel. I don't care about none of you niggas. Straight up. Any of you niggas that be excited for a nigga to talk about me, suck my dick. You hear me? I want you to understand that. I don't care about none of that shit. I'm different. You niggas ain't got the charisma. You niggas ain't got the ability, the gift to get on here and do this. You hating ass niggas. Straight up. You hating ass niggas. Cause I didn't want to be your friend. All you niggas upset cause I don't want to be you niggas' friend. Fuck out of here, nigga. Nigga, I'm a block nigga. Nigga, I don't want no friends, nigga. When I was in the street, nigga, I ain't want no friends. Straight up. It's how I am in real life, though. Nigga, I don't want no friends, nigga. Fuck you mean? How I'm gonna get out here and get to it, and I know it's snake-ass niggas out there, and I'm gonna look for friends. These niggas like, yo, man, pull me up. Nah, nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. That shit gotta make sense to me, nigga. That's the difference.
So he's mad because they are saying, oh, just leave Whack 100 alone. His content is interesting. He has some information. But yet and still, he's the one that has this shit going on. So it just be the news for me. Some people just don't care what happened once they get some news. This Charleston white little peanut head.
Never sue the person who hit you after a car accident.
The peanut man has something to say. He want to tell somebody off and not do shit afterwards.
Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have Look, we got no limit in cash money with the shopping cards, man. You know what I'm saying? We can tell you a little bit about that, man. This joint's kind of hot, man. BG speaking on Turk, man, and issues involving his wife, man. Turk hit with a lawsuit, man. We got a tragic death, man. We're gonna tell you a little bit about that, man. NLE Chopper, man, clapping at NBA YoungBoy, man. You gonna be mad. I'm gonna show it to you. NBA YoungBoy's moms jumps in the fray and ex-offenders, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people said that, you know, he did that, but the federal courts, they trying to paint a different picture, bro. They essentially saying that he used his charity kind of like a mirage or a front of sorts to operate his criminal enterprise, man. You know what I'm saying? They saying that he could also be related to the murder of a man by the name of Rashawn Williams in Las Vegas, man. The court documents, that's what they had to say, man. I thought Charleston White tried to get on. Didn't he try to go on to the show for NBA YoungBoy? I guess we'll talk about that in a second. Matter of fact, let me go to my shout outs real quick, and then we're gonna wrap this bad boy up. All right, where we at over here, man? All right, shout out to Jugs. Spirituality. People that are truly spiritual with a connection with God. The truly spiritual let God clean the inside of the cup. You understand what I'm saying? Religious people, they know about God. Spiritual people, they have an active living relationship with God. There's a big difference between the two. Religious people, they pray to meet obligations and stuff like that. They follow rules because they fear punishment. You understand? People that they'll travel across the world, right? To fulfill a religious obligation out of putting on costumes to replicate secular worldly things. Even if it's biblical, it said make. I said, man, I think he was
He just sat there and talked the whole time. Are you kidding me? He loved moving them big ass shows he got. He won't even let the video play. Maybe for copyright reason, but he must have just
You hate on a nigga. I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga. We don't understand. So
yeah, he went live 5 minutes ago. I don't know what he's about to talk about, but might take a good another 5 minutes for him to get started. Shit. I was just about to click on that. I don't know where it went.
where your words create your brand, your opportunity, your breakthrough. Wix.
He's going to kill his opponent, and he's going to kill the children of his opponent, and I think the wife. I said, this guy's sick. That is a sick guy. I don't know of the incident. I can say we're very proud of what we did. We had the courage to do something that should have been done. The problem sometimes the Republicans are too nice. They're a very nice party. The Democrats play a much dirtier fight. It's amazing. You go after dirty cops like Comey, and you go after these are dirty cops. Letitia James is a dirty cop. You go after these people, and they say how horrible you are, and yet I got indicted 5 times and impeached twice. Nobody says anything about that. They say, oh, they actually said the other day, oh, he's trying to indict somebody. I got indicted 4 or 5 times, Todd, maybe more than that. Yeah, I think you could say 87 times if you really think about it, right? With the charges, a bunch of phony guys, but nobody says anything about that. But they mentioned it the other way. No, the Democrats play a very dirty game. It's all they're good at. They're good at a couple of things: cheating on elections and playing very dirty. And they have one good trait: they stick together. They stick together. They stick together through the worst policies that anybody's ever seen. It's unbelievable how they stick together. And I respect them for sticking together, but it's a dead party because their policies are no good. Okay. Brian, we'll do a few more and we'll go home.
Wonderful.
Everybody's going to go home. I'm going back to the Oval Office, however.
Speaking of Democrats, there's a report that there's a grand jury on Adam Schiff for apparent mortgage fraud. If he is indicted, should he step down as a U.S. Senator?
Well, I'm not going to comment on that. I would just say Adam Schiff is one of the lowest forms of scum I've ever dealt with in politics. He's a horrible human being, very dishonest person. I have no idea what's going on. You tell me that he's going to be indicted. I don't know. You could ask Pam. I don't know if she could say it. Probably you are allowed to say it, but I wouldn't know about that. I can only tell you he's a very bad. I think he's actually a sick person.
So does your doctor, Trump. So does every doctor every psychological doctor that you went to has said the same thing, Trump. From my record, you probably paid somebody to write somewhere else, but from what I've seen, they've all said you are sick. Uh, you are a sick individual. Because you know right from wrong and you do wrong. You know good from bad and you do bad. That's what makes you sick. It's like 3 or 4 people going live at 5. Supposed to be going live at 5.
Let go.
Till a nigga ass with hoes quick. Use a nigga head for a trophy. Then dump a nigga body in the ocean. Cool on it. Hope you folks got insurance on it. Only thing I know is get them packs in.
Well, it must have been the music and something. But YouTube said not right now. Well, let's go, Bernie.
Hardworking Americans, often working two participation. It's important to understand who's getting SNAP. More likely per capita, these are folks that are living in red districts, in rural districts, in rural counties. So this is not a Democratic or Republican issue. This is an everyone issue. And when SNAP benefits aren't paid, that mom, that single mom going to the grocery store with her EBT card, she doesn't have any money on that card, so she can't buy groceries. She goes to the food bank, and the food bank is empty because there is huge increased demand for food support. And everybody is hurt in rural communities when this is happening. So, as I thought I had seen everything, but I mean, seriously, last summer, Donald Trump and Republicans paid for huge tax breaks for billionaires and for the wealthiest corporations by slashing health care and by slashing food benefits for working Americans. And now, what are they doing? They want to use hungry children as leverage to get Democrats to give up our fight to lower health insurance premiums. I mean, they're essentially telling America, you've got two choices. You can have dramatically higher insurance premiums, or millions of Minnesotans and millions of Americans can go hungry. And we all know that that is not the real choice. These are not our only choices. And Americans should not be forced by this president to choose between health care and food. So what needs to happen is really obvious. It's really clear. House Republicans need to come back to Washington, end their vacation, and get to work. We need to negotiate a deal. The president, who talks about the art of the deal, needs to get involved in the art of this deal to lower health care costs and make sure that people have the food that they need.
Thanks, Senator Welch.
Thank you, Bernie, for calling this. Number one, this is not about the shutdown. Many of you who've asked us, are you getting pressure? Because now SNAP benefits are going to expire. And therefore,
Wait, we got somebody live. Let's see. It's not showing me all of the lives. It's showing on my phone. No, he don't got no wig on.
Why doesn't anyone tell you how much work goes into making a podcast? That's why we built Rib.
Love, bro. Okay. So one of them is self-defense. Shit, it's all good. One of them makes your murder. Right. Okay. So those are the two options that happen in that case. Right.
Y'all saw the wig on that picture though, but he don't got it on right now. So that's good for him. Let's see what else. It's not moving. Oh. We probably missed the good part already, but
you were aware, I believe you said many more. Many were have been possibly complicit in the assassination. Director Patel, in light of the increased violence emanating from the far left,
no matter what your motivation or bias is behind it.
Very good. We've also noticed a dramatic surge of the number of clinics offering so-called gender-affirming care. Whistleblowers in a recent NIH study confirmed that these clinics prey on some of the most mentally ill children and young adults in our society. And these clinics are quick to prescribe life-altering puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones, and surgery. And often these patients get worse rather than better. And unfortunately, some have become violent. Some have even committed mass shootings. And the partner of one of them assassinated Charlie Kirk. Director Patel, is the FBI looking into the role that these gender clinics may have in the recent attacks in making these mentally ill individuals violent?
We're looking at the entire spider web for any of these attacks, be it Denver or Charlie or where have you. And that's why our investigations are ongoing. We don't have a final product yet.
One of my Democrat colleagues, as an aside, mentioned, quote, the federal takeover of our cities. And I don't know whether my Democrat colleagues, for some reason, liked Washington, D.C. better when it was more dangerous or violent, when there were more robberies and carjackings and murders and rapes. But what had picture in Washington, D.C. looked like since the so-called federal takeover?
2,100 arrests, 37% decrease in violent crime, same time last year, 60% decrease in gun crimes, 74% decrease in carjackings, and 53% reduction in homicides in Washington, D.C. in the last month alone.
Very good. And I thank you so much for your testimony. I know it's been a long day, so I'll give you a little break and yield back the rest.
Gentleman yield.
My time.
Gentleman yield.
Yes.
Director Patel, what's a 302?
It's a report, the number of the report, whenever an FBI agent goes out and interviews someone.
And are you familiar with the 302 where the FBI agent interviewed the whistleblower who's come forward and talked about the former chair of the Intel Committee here in the House pushing staff members to leak classified information? Well, I'll just read from it. Staffers were instructed to use, this is from the 302, interview this person. Staffers were instructed to use any sources that had developed within the United States intelligence community to gather information, which would then be made public through the media in order to compel public opinion. You familiar with that?
I am.
Yeah, and that's how they played the game, wasn't it? Leaking information, classified.
The security on the border didn't happen overnight. It took a lot of hard work and effort from Senator Cornyn with the president, with the Trump administration and Senator Cornyn working together. They're unstoppable.
Call and tell Senator Cornyn to keep delivering for Texas.
That the agent recorded that the witness provided the interviewing agents with copies of both his handwritten notes and an email. So he gave them the stuff he wrote, and at the actual time this was taking place. That's all in the 302, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Mr. Chairman.
Gentleman from Missouri.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to submit for the record an article from The Hill, Massive Crime Drop in D.C., City Sees Zero Murder Week, dated August 25th, 2025. And I'd also like to submit for the record an article from the New York Times, dated April 18th, 2025. Man who set fire on Shapiro's mansion cited treatment of Palestinians, police say.
Yeah, thank you. Without objection.
I have
Gentlelady from
UC.
Texas and then Pennsylvania.
Thank you so much. My first UC is the FBIAA letter to Congress on summary terminations, where it states denying fundamental due process and summarily dismissing special agents will only make it harder to protect our nation. These actions distract agents from their work, foster fear that their assignments could cost them their careers either now or under the next administration, and increase the risk of criminal and national security threats by undermining unity and morale within the Bureau.
Without objection.
The next one is a CNN article. FBI agents are again pulled from their day jobs to address a Trump priority. It states, morale is the worst I've seen, said one law enforcement source. The Bureau is becoming unrecognizable. Lots of people are weighing really difficult decisions right now.
Without objection. Gentlelady from Pennsylvania is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'd request unanimous consent to introduce into the record a September 16th.
Okay, thank you guys for coming through. I'm glad I got to come on here. I do feel better. So I'll do something nice for my boyfriend because I probably just had a mood swing on him. I don't know. But he'll be all right. But other than that, I will see you guys later.